Hello, my darlings. My name is Victoria, and this is Veritas Tarot Cancer. I am going to be doing your reading this afternoon, your sort of bi-weekly reading. I'm using my new Gilded Tarot, the new version of it, and then I'm going to be using Sun and Moon, Light Seers, and potentially I'm going to be using the Muse Tarot, depending on what Spirit wants to do. I'm just going to start with one of my Animal Wisdom Oracle cards, just to see where you are right now. This is for those that most need to hear this message today. You will always be guided to a reading at exactly the right time that you need to hear it. And these messages are directly from Spirit to you to help you release all of that information, all of that wisdom that you already have within you. And if it doesn't resonate, it simply means it was not for you at this time, my darling. As I said, there'll always be a reading out there for you at exactly the right time as guided by Spirit. So this is for Cancer, for those that most need to hear this message today. Thank you, Spirit. Which Spirit Animal Oracle do you wish to show them? I wanted to come out, which you'll see in a second. Thank you, Cancer. There we go. Well, how lovely. You've got the bee, the ant, and the spider. So the spider on the bottom of the deck, first of all, overriding energy, make your dreams real. This is to show you that you are very good at what you do. Whatever dreams that you have, Spirit is urging you forward. The spider is amazing at creating the spider's web. It's a beautiful creation. And she weaves together everything that sort of comes together in a beautiful symmetrical pattern. So Spirit is saying, if you, sorry about that, if you have any fear at this time, try and let it go. If you are wanting to do something and you have the urge to do it and you're sort of driven towards it, that's your creative expression. That is your soul talking to you. And if you allow that creative expression, it's allowing your soul, that peaceful voice of your soul, to kind of pierce through all of those fears that you have, those doubts, that insecurity within you. Some of it is self-imposed, some of it is society-induced, but Spirit's saying, take that leap, make your dreams come true, make your dreams real, because you're living in this moment where what you're thinking and saying and doing, you're placing into your future. Now, just like the spider, you are weaving together everything, and it is all within an intricate pattern of the universe. It is all in a very beautiful cosmic arrangement. So sometimes when we create, because we create all the time, we cause, create, we manifest the whole time, subconsciously or consciously. So Spirit is saying, do it in your conscious reality. Visualize, take the next few steps forward, however nervous you may be feeling, because Spirit is there, everything is being weaved together, and you are doing it in collaboration with others, I feel, because you've got the ant spirit, time to collaborate. So the ant is a reminder for us that, you know, ants do everything instinctively, thank you, Spirit, for the greatest good of their community. They do it not just for themselves as uno, they do it for duo, they do it for more than one. So this is a time to collaborate for you, because when we collaborate together with a collective energy that is only about moving forward and things that are within that creative space, within our creative expression, and when more than one soul is involved, then this energy is released from all of those different individuals. It is incredibly powerful. So it is time to collaborate. If there are people around you, or more than another person around you, that wishes to do what you are doing, and you've been excited and you've been talking about it, do it, because together, more than one, you're weaving together what it is that you're looking to manifest into your life. And ants are extraordinary because they go about their business and they can carry a huge amount of burden on their back. Now, Spirit is not saying you have to carry a huge amount of burden, but you are stronger than you know, and you are more capable than you know, is the message here. And then you've got the bee spirit. Again, this is about collaboration. Sweet results await. So the bee, you know, doesn't know that it can't fly. It's not built to fly, but it flies. And the bee flies from flower to flower instinctively. And it does what it does, again, for the good of the community. So whatever you're doing is very important, not just for your soul's evolution, not just for you, but also for others. So this is a very lovely reading, Cancer. Let's see what else comes out of this. Thank you, Spirit. And the bee also talks to me about creating a foundation for yourself. Whatever you are looking to do, this is going to install within you such a sense of joy and gratitude and confidence that it's going to open up all sorts of other doors of opportunity for you. All you're being asked to do is make your dreams real. Start weaving, start really visualizing. And when you can visualize what it is that you are wishing for, hoping for, knowing that's coming in, when you're believing is coming in, when you can visualize it without any lack of within you, that the fact that it's not here right now, you're literally willing it towards you. So thank you, Spirit. I'm using the Gilded Tarot for you now. This is for Cancer. Thank you. The Fool. And you've got the Three of Swords has come out. So let's have a look more. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more about the Three of Swords. Thank you. Eight of Swords. So this is 8 and 3 is 11. So first of all, this is the space that you have been in. And it has left you, it has, for a while, you felt trapped within your insecurities, trapped within your doubt, whatever it is that you felt coming away from something because you've gone through a trauma, a heartbreak, something that's really stopped you in your tracks for a while. That, my darling, has happened for you in order for you to grow, in order for you to release things and to let things go that just don't serve you anymore. There are people, places, events, all happen in our life, and they all are for our soul's evolution. They are all for our soul for us to observe, to see why that has happened for us. What is it that I'm being asked to learn from this and to take from this? How can I grow from this? Because every relationship we have is for our soul's evolution, but the most important relationship you have is with yourself and with your soul, your higher self. Because when you have such a connectivity to your higher self, you respect your intuition, you listen to it, you are in that creative expression, you feel joy within you, you feel happiness within you, because you yourself create your own happiness, then it creates such an extraordinary foundation. And I feel that you've gone through something that you don't want now in order to understand what you do want. And it has left you for a while, but 8 and 3 is 11. So this talks to me, this is the very magical 11 number, that this is all being guided by Spirit to help you, bring you to where you are, the change to where you are meant to be in the next stage of your journey. And you're about to hit a brand new cycle in your journey with the Fool card. So the Fool card, it's time to take that leap of faith, my darling. It's time to trust in the magic. It's time also to let go of what outcomes that you're wishing to happen in your life, because all you are needing to do and being asked to do by Spirit is to know what you want and why you want it, but to release sometimes how it's going to happen. Universe is bringing in for you everything that you need in order to manifest your desires. Every person, every event, every experience, it's all for that. And if you can take that leap of faith with the letting go and letting God, because when you put God's hand, if you just hand everything to God, then you start to see his hand in everything. And there's a certain magical thing about when you let go, and I know everybody talks about letting go, when you let go, you're saying, I am happy within this space I am now. And if that is to happen for me, then that's wonderful. If it's not to happen for me, then it wasn't meant to happen for me. And by letting go, you're bringing yourself back into this present moment. You're living your life in the I am, in this present moment, without the fear and anxiety for the future, because you're going with the universe flow. So that's what Spirit's asking you to do. And it's about coming to the edge as well. We have to step out of our comfort zone in order for us to learn and grow and evolve and let things go. So come to the edge, because you will be able to fly. That beautiful poem, God says, come to the edge, he said. We're too afraid, they said. Come to the edge, he said. We don't want to, they said. Come to the edge, he said. We're too busy, they said. Come to the edge, he said. And they came and he pushed and they flew. So that is what Spirit is asking you to do right now to make your dreams real. Come to the edge. I'm just going to close that better because I've got a bit too much light there on my face. Thank you, Spirit. What else do you have for of Cancer at this time. Thank you. You are receiving a lot of insight at the moment, but you're not really believing it's true. It's almost like, no, that's not real. How can I know that? Trust it. Trust in that knowings that you have. Trust in the insight, the foresight that you have about things, because that is your soul. That is source energy talking to you, communicating with you. And God talks to you all the time. You just have but to listen. And when you listen and you receive it and you feel it and you respect it, it's all part of your journey of self-love. It's all part of your journey of self-awareness, and also creating an extraordinary foundation for you, because everything you need is within you. Everything you need is within you, my darling. So let's see what else has come out for you. You've got the King of Wands and the Eight of Cups, and on the bottom of the deck, you've got the Queen of Cups. I feel you have left a situation with this Three of Swords with somebody who was very enigmatic, is that the expression? Very passionate, very intense, but it made you feel uncomfortable. It made you feel that for the most part you were walking on eggshells in this relationship. You didn't really know one way or the other what was expected of you, and that's because you, for the most part, were trying too hard and you lost yourself in that relationship. And this is why, whatever it is that you're wanting to make your dreams come real, Spirit's saying take that step forward, but on your basis, not on somebody else's, doing what's right for you. I think that it was swept away quite quickly, or suddenly, whatever it was with this King of Wands. And you've got the Eight of Cups. So you walked away or they walked away, but this is, I feel it was you, my darling, or you felt the need to say, no, this is enough, and I deserve better than this. And it's because your soul, you've gone through this experience in order for you to come into the real extraordinary beauty of who you are. You're going through an enlightenment process, and it's a quest. It's your soul's quest. It's a renewal. It's a rebirth. It's not a reaction. When we have a reaction to things, we're doing something that we have done before over and over and over again. And that normally is based on conditioned behaviors that we may have. And those conditioned behaviors, deeply rooted within ourselves, go back to things that we have done over and over again since we were little. And it also comes from our mind, because our mind is simply a jumble, a bundle of thoughts, only based on the experiences that we've had in this lifetime, or things that we've told ourselves in this lifetime, normally quite harsh towards ourselves. Have you noticed that we're much harder towards ourselves than we ever are to other people? And so that creates a reaction to things that is always a reaction. And now you're on a renewal, a quest. And I just want to show you this again. And you feel at the moment as if the joy has gone from your life. But my darling, this journey that you're on, this is the most important journey for you, to have that connection with source energy, not with another at this time, because you will not find what you're looking for with another. You have to find it within yourself. And although I feel that you feel the joy has left your life, as you embrace this change, as you say, I am ready for whatever change is meant to come into my life. I am ready to make my dreams real. As you embrace it and you don't fight and have resistance against this change, then the joy will come back into your life, but it'll come from you, my darling, from nobody else. Because when you assign somebody else as your source of joy, of happiness, you also are instantaneously assigning them source of your sadness and a source of your sorrow. And so this is for you to become this incredibly empowered, gentle, loving soul having a physical experience, because you have, as you go on this journey, you learn so much, but we're not necessarily learning, we're remembering what our soul has always and ever and has ever known, because our soul is infinite source wisdom. So when you receive those thoughts, when you receive that clarity, When you know something, when you feel something, that is infinite source energy talking directly to you. So do listen to it, because it has sent you on this quest, this renewal for you this time. And you've come into this beautiful Queen of Swords. This is the overriding energy, Queen of Swords space. I know that you feel that there's no joy, not a lot of happiness at the moment, but there is a sense of peace. There is a sense of release within you. It's relief. And relief always comes when we get nudged back into alignment with our soul's yearning for remembering. So it's our path. So you're feeling relief because you are where you're meant to be at this time. And you are exactly where you're meant to be at this time. There is nothing that should have happened any differently, because everything that has happened has led you to this moment. And this moment, with how you are perceiving things now and growing and evolving, is only leading you to the next moment. And the next moment, and this moment can be your best moment, darling, if you choose to start to be aware of seeing it from a perspective of, why has this happened for me? What is my soul looking to remember from this? So the Queen of Swords, somebody who is really starting to become so true to themselves, somebody who speaks from a great understanding and compassion, does not speak from a pain body way. It's very much from receiving insights and speaking them. And as you receive, as you speak, darling, and if you speak from your soul, from your heart, you know, it's so interesting. It's not really, it may be a consideration how the other person might receive the message. They may receive it in its entirety. They may receive a seed of it that will grow within them. Whatever it is intended for them will happen. But as you speak from your soul, as you speak from your heart and your soul space, as you speak, you will receive. Because if you're not speaking from your ego, you're allowing your soul to come forth. And when your soul comes forth, you're speaking from infinite ancient wisdom. You're speaking from source energy, and you will receive it, my darling, and it will help your soul's evolution, because everything is for your soul's evolution at this time, and for all of us always. So try doing that. Try saying thank you for the right words and allowing them to come forth. And have some fun with it, experiment with it sometimes and see what happens. But just keep going, keep talking, go past that 3 seconds of your mind going, no, shut up, just keep talking. So just try that, because that's going to help really liberate you. And that is going to start to bring within you, look at the 3 cups. So the 3 cups that had fallen over here, I saw you felt that there was no joy at this time. There was no cause to celebrate. But now the 3 cups have appeared here. So the more you, and this is the you coming to the edge, this is you taking that leap of faith. This is you starting to realize that it is only you with your thoughts that are trapping you where you are. And the only place you can hear your soul speak, my darling, is from a place of trust and knowing, and that's from a place of stillness. So if you're keeping yourself very, very busy at this time, that can be a trauma-based response to something that's happened, a fear-based response to something that's happened. It's only in the stillness that you receive the answers. So do spend some time every day, if you can, just sitting and being quiet and saying, I'm ready to receive whatever it is that I'm meant to receive in this present given moment. Thank you. So the 3 of Cups. So let's just pull for you. I'm guided actually now to pull my Sun and Moon Tarot for you, my darling. Let's just see for Cancer any other messages. So the 9 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. 2 beautiful cards here. So the 9 of Swords is very similar to that 8 of Swords. When we are in pain, when we hurt, what we are doing is, thank you, Spirit, for the right words. We are saying that another has caused this pain within us. We are saying that whatever they have done has made us feel very hurt. And I'm not asking you to disregard those feelings, but sit within those feelings and think, is it that person that has actually done this, or is this a deep-rooted hurt within me that Spirit is asking me to look at and to let go? What is it that is causing this response within me? Because, darling, everybody is on their soul's path. Everybody has chosen a path. And sometimes some soul's gift to another is to help them go through a transformation, is to help them release a pattern of behavior. And everybody has a beautiful soul within them. Everybody is a piece of source energy. And so try and look at it. What has their soul taught you? What have you become stronger with? What have you overcome? What have you released? What have you let go of, my darling? And as I said, the mind can't make sense of this. You'll never make sense of this in your mind. The mind will just replay the same stories over and over again. And it's very habitual to become addicted to that pain. But in accepting that you are where you are for divine reasons, that you are exactly where you are meant to be right now, and your soul understands exactly where you're meant to be, that in itself helps you release some of this. And I know that you have these glimpses within you. I know you do. And you are moving forward now. When we are at our most dark, when it's the most unjoyless time, we are incredibly sad. Those are the times that we are at our most transformative. But you have to look to renew. You have to look to say, I am ready to receive. I'm ready to receive the answers. Because, my darling, the more you blame another, the more you sit in a space of anger, the more you sit in a space of saying that you are a victim of this, because you're not a victim of this, my darling, the more you're holding on to resistance and not allowing your dreams to come true. You are incredibly powerful. And when you say another has hurt you so deeply, yes, I know they have hurt you deeply, but use that hurt to really go deep within yourself as to where does that come from? Because this wouldn't have been the first time that you have felt this way. Where has that come from? And what am I meant to take from this? Because nothing, my darling, has any meaning except for the meaning we give it. And normally when we are in this space, it's because we've given something a meaning that something that has or has not happened has caused us this pain. So I'm going to leave that with you just to think about. The Seven of Pentacles. This is your creative expression. This is you. If you step into that space of what is it, my love, that you love to do? What is it that causes you joy? What is it that you're drawn to? That is your soul talking to you. That is the next few steps of your journey. That is your creative expression. And you know what? It's almost like the starting of a spider's web there. So, but don't fear failure. That's within your mind. I won't be able to do this, because that is only what you have been telling yourself, that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy. Do you know no scientist can quantify a human being's infinite possibilities? There are infinite possibilities. And when you have trust and faith and utter belief that you are causing and creating your reality by what you're thinking, saying, and doing, you can have so much fun with the universe. Try it. Try it with something that you have no attachment to. Just say thank you for, and try it, because it is looking to come into you at this time. And I'm just going to finish for you with my Light Seers Tarot. Thank you, Spirit. They're just reminding that we've had 3 lots of 3 of Cups now. 3 lots of 3 of Cups makes 9 of Cups, makes wish fulfillment, which brings us back to make your dreams real. And the 3 of Cups, there is soul family, soul tribe coming in for you, if they haven't already, coming in for you at this time, that you are very, very, very connected to them. You will feel it. And it's going to allow you to start to open up your third eye chakra and start to receive so much more. There is going to be a connectivity very much with astrology, or just with healing spiritual work, and I'm feeling this strongly. So I want you to also look up lavender for me as well, to see what that meaning might mean for you at this time. So, and one lot of 3 of cups has fallen over, so the other 2 lots of 3 makes 6. This is for you to come into balance in terms of giving and receiving, my darling. You deserve to receive. And one of the things that stops us from receiving is when we feel within us we don't love ourselves enough. Why should I receive? I don't deserve this. I don't particularly like myself. You know, so when you're saying these things to you, you're putting up this wall of resistance. When we're clinging to an outcome, we put up a wall of resistance. We're stopping that outcome coming towards us because we're sitting in a lack of space, lack of self-love for ourselves, lack of belief in ourselves. So Spirit is saying, 9 of Cups, make your dreams come reality. All you need to do, my darling, 1 step at a time, but do it with trust and belief, and know that you are exactly where you're meant to be right now. So Cancer, I hope that helped resonate and provide messages for whoever was meant to come and see this message today. I will be doing another reading for you in about 10 days' time, I would think. In the meantime, I am going live on Sunday at 9 p.m. So I look forward to seeing as many of you are able to join me. I'm going to be doing a general reading for those energies in that space, for those energies that also will be watching later. But I will make sure that there's quite a bit of time for everybody, whoever wants to ask questions, and I'll get through as many of the questions as I can during the time that Spirit says we should be going live. So take care, my darlings, and until next time, lots of love. Bye-bye.